Welcome to qnawire.
Okay, so for question number 7 talks about the median income of men in 2014, and it's believed that the median income is 35,642. And they're testing based on some of the data, 13 data points, 13 salaries. They want to test to see if the median income is actually greater than that number. All right, so we have our hypothesis. For step 1, we have our first hypothesis, the median income, which equals 35,642. That's here. And then the belief in the question that we're looking to kind of show is that the median income is actually really greater than 35,640. So we move on to step 2. Step 2, we have to come up with our critical value. So our critical value using table J, when n is equal to 13, all right, n is equal to 13, alpha level being 0.05, and it's a one-tailed test. Now it's a one-tailed test this time because if you take a look at our H1, our alternate hypothesis, this one here, we used the greater than symbol. So we're looking at only one side. We're not looking at not equal to, which would be two sides. So it's a one-tailed test. And when you take all this into account, n is equal to 13, your alpha level 0.05, and it's a one-tailed test, the critical value is 3 for the question. Okay? Next step, we're going to go find our test value. So as we have done before, the test value is found by taking a look at each of the income spots in the data. So the first data point, for example, is 35,000. Well, 35,000 is less than the understood mean at 35,642. So that is going to get this negative number. Okay. The next data point is 37,682, and that's more. And so since it's more than the claimed median, we give it a plus. So we continue to go through the data, and going right straight across that first line of data, we have a minus, a plus, and then two minuses. In the second line of data, we have two positive values, then two negative values, and a positive value. And in that third line of data, going from left to right, we have a negative, a plus, and a plus. All right, so those are going to be your signs for your data points as being compared to the median. So when you go ahead and count up what you have, why is it coming out? Well, you have 7 positives and 6 negatives altogether, which gives you your true value to be 6. So the true value here is going to be 6. All right, so now you have your critical value and your true value, so now you're ready to make a decision. So step 4, since the true value, which equals 6, is greater than the critical value, which is equal to 3, we do not reject HL. All right, and then you move on to, once you make that decision, what does that mean in terms of the problem? So step 5, there is not enough evidence to support the claim that the median annual